Huh? Fucking hell. Never thought I'd say this, but that's almost as bad as Zulu. Son of a bitch. Stupid bastard just pissed his whole army away here. Shit, fire. Brass is gonna eat this up. We gotta care for the wounded and police up the dead. I'll have the slaves help out and carry the bodies down to Bullhead. One thing, though. That little slave there, Ryan, turns out he's got some kin up there in Mojave. I'd like for you to take him up there. And don't give me any shit about it. There's one more thing to check off your little fucking list. For what it's worth, did damn good here. I don't know if we'd have held this thing without you. You see them slaves again, you just remember they're alive because of what you done here. Don't forget that. Hell, let's get to the worst part of this, figuring out who's dead. Huh?
Nelson's back in our hands. Hope we can defend it this time.
What you need there? Am I holding up okay? Well, I've got shrapnel in my ass. And I've been shot at, nearly had my head cut off. And now Cuddy's farting again in the foxhole. So yes, I guess I'm fucking okay. Excuse me, just a little battle fatigue, as they say. Thank you for your help. You need anything, just look me up. Take care of yourself.
Hello? What was that? Oh, sorry, I've got this ringing shit in my ear. I can't fucking hear anything. God damn, that was crazy. Hey, thanks for sticking it out with us, you know. I don't know if we'd have made it without you, so really, thank you. If you ever need a haircut, just look me up in some place where it's hot and shitty, and you'll find me there, most likely. Bye.
First recon's at Camp Forlorn Hope. Now we've got a chance to hold it.
Huh? Ready when you are. Me and the slaves will head to Bullhead. You can go on back home. So happened that the courier saved the goddamn day at Camp FOB Omega, saving countless lives and changing the course of the war. Those that survived would maintain a unique reverence for the courier who had shared the peril of battle against a powerful adversary. The NCR would go on to award the defenders a range of medals and commendations, though many were posthumous.
Leading from the front, Hodges fell alongside his troops in their brave stand on the Colorado River. NCR Command immediately vaunted Hodges as a hero and model officer, going so far as to rename a parade deck in his honor. Many of the surviving slaves would make a pilgrimage to FOB Omega to honor Hodges and his soldiers. A makeshift shrine remains there to this day.
After shepherding the slaves to Bullhead, Josie took some well-earned leave and then resumed his duties as a ranger. With Watson to keep his wild side in check, Josie managed to earn a leadership position within his unit. Although a few rangers would recommend Josie as a replacement for Hanlon, he would never be considered a serious candidate. Regardless, Josie found fulfillment in his career, sharing countless adventures with his steadfast partner, Watson.
Having defended their position and survived against overwhelming odds, Cocker and Cuddy emerged from battle with a new lease on life. The remainder of their enlistment consisted of rebuilding and guarding FOB Omega, which would never experience another full-scale assault. With newfound pride, the pair eventually left the service and penned a vivid account of the war called With the Mutant Breed. Critics lauded the book for its vivid, unfiltered account of war. The duo would use their royalties to build a chain of barbershops throughout NCR.
The hundreds of slaves who had huddled in a nearby cave cheered aloud when the scale of the Legion's defeat became apparent. Their jubilation quickly turned to stunned reverence, however, when they set out to bury the fallen and pay their respects. Soon thereafter, the slaves were integrated into NCR society, where most thrived. Some found simple work, while a few turned to banditry. Whatever their station, the slaves never forgot the garrison at FOB Omega, who had sacrificed so much to ensure their right to life and liberty. Every year, the survivors would hold a memorial in their honor, thankful to be free from the fetters of slavery and the threat of crucifixion. Due to Titus Atticus's single-minded obsession with exterminating rebellious slaves, most of the Legion's southern army was annihilated at FOB Omega. Though they could still mount reconnaissance missions and small raids, legionaries would never again take the offensive south of Bullhead. In turn, the NCR was free to divert much-needed resources and manpower to Hoover Dam, where the truly decisive battle would soon take place. After the battle, word spread through the NCR of how a tiny garrison had nearly perished in a heroic stand against a Legion army bent on massacre. Against overwhelming, even suicidal odds, the men and women of FOB Omega performed their duty, most sacrificing their lives in the process. The stand at FOB Omega would become one of the most storied episodes in the history of the NCR. Many of the defenders would become household names. With the Legion assault on Hoover Dam looming, many used FOB Omega as a rallying cry, hoping to emulate the defenders' legendary courage. By standing with the garrison of FOB Omega, safeguarding hundreds of helpless slaves, the courier managed to exorcise some of the demons of Utah. He understood the defining characteristic of a hero: sacrifice. The pain, loss, and misery he had endured had ensured life and liberty for others. Taking solace in this fact, he walked with pride back to the Mojave Wasteland, his thoughts focused on the imminent battle at Hoover Dam.
Delivery.
I've got one! Glad that's over.
Some cons got cornered in the ruins of Boulder City, but the NCR let them go.
We don't need the NCR.
Come on in, have a seat. We'll get... Now, hold on. Is that little Ryan I see with you right there? Holy shit. Who the hell are you? How did you get him back? What's going on here? Wait, you're the one who ran off the fiends and shot up the syndicate and all that mess? Yeah, I've heard of you. I just want to say, you've done so much for us here. You look outside, damn fiends have run off, we got more militia, and hell, now you brought my nephew to me. You need anything. Everything out here in the store is full discount, whatever you need, to say the least.
That sweetie sure is something.
What can I do for you, friend? Oh, he's doing just fine. We got him in the school. He's picking things up real well. Thank you again for what you did. Here's what we got.
Anything new happening?